Thanks for staying with us. You're still on to Good Morning Nigeria on the network service of the NTA. Up next on the program is Newspaper Review.
Newspaper reviewer Chukudi Okoli is in the studio. Chukudi, we're discussing interesting things.
Yes,
Ogadiomola doesn't know anything about astrology.
Interesting things indeed. You know, there are so many things to life that make you say, could it really be that the astrologers are right?
Yes.
Demola, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. And
I know you are always jealous when I start with her. I'm sorry.
No, it's good. Ladies first.
Good to see you guys.
Good to see you. Let's quickly go to the papers now. Let's see what's trending. We begin with the Leadership newspaper, and below the masthead of the Leadership paper, KLM, Lufthansa, Air France still sell tickets to Nigerians in dollars. That's coming from Nanta. And NCAA say they will investigate. You want to know all about that, you go to page 4. YOB and Rufai have yet to formally join us. That's coming from the ADC. And by the side piece of the picture story, you can't stop Obi from entering Edo, NBA tells governor. Details on page 28. Awujale's efforts brought APC merger, made Buhari president. That's coming from Bakari. Islamic cleric leads special prayers for rainfall in Bauchi. Details on page 24. And no court directive to reinstate Senator Natasha. That's coming from the Senate. And the headlines on the Leadership newspaper. 1 year after Supreme Court judgment, workers threaten strike over lack of financial autonomy in local government areas. Nolge accuses governors of withholding funds, seek Tinubu's intervention. Details on page 4. And at the bottom plate of the Leadership newspaper, Buhari burial, family thanks Tinubu, Shatima, business leaders, orders. Details on page 19. Let's quickly go to this Nigerian newspaper. A side piece of the masthead of this Nigerian newspaper, Zenith Bank wins Nigeria's best bank at 2025 Euro Money Awards. Find details on page 15. The headlines: oil price crash, dangers ahead for Nigeria. Economics warn that FG's 2025 budget face threat over global energy crisis. Say projects may stall while borrowing looms amid fiscal uncertainties. NDLEA, at the side piece of the picture story you see there, NDLEA seizes banned drugs in 5 states, arrest 15. Details on page 22. Hardship driving Nigerians into Ponzi trap. That's a special report. Want to know all about that, you go to page 15. Missing 6 trillion. Serap drags FG to ECOWAS court over withheld NDDC audit report. Details on page 2. And the picture story, see there, President Bola Tinubu, his wife Oluremi, and Ogun State Governor Dapo Abiodun laying wreath at 8-day fidel for the late Awujale of Ijebu land, Oba Sikiru Adetano in Ijebu Ode yesterday. Mr. Demola?
Okay, I have the Daily Trust newspaper with me here, and just below the nameplate, we have Governor Rada involved in Daura Katsina road crash. Details of that story can be found on page 44. Economists differ on Naira stability amidst $4.1 billion CBN intervention. Details of that story can be found on page 31. High fertilizer cost, farmers dump rice, maize cultivation. Details of that story can be found on page 3 and page 4. Stay away from National Assembly. Senate warns Natasha. Details on page 49. Pension scheme, retired police officers protest today. Details of that story can be found on page 10. ADC to Tinubu, no electricity, no vote for you in 2027. 5 months after a probe of alleged Boko Haram funding drags in National Assembly. Chooks.
Thank you, my brother. Hardship driving Nigerians into Ponzi schemes. Does it not tell us that how you bring up people matters a lot? I know that desperation could make you do a few things. I was just talking to a friend I seem to have become a pest to. That sometimes calculating is difficult for me now, concentrating and thinking properly. So desperation could really make you do certain things.
Yeah.
But I think that how you bring up people matters a lot. I keep on going back to the parents and the community. We had Honeywell, Arise and Shine, different, funny names of people who were doubling your money 3 times within 1 month and all. Umana started it. Did we join? How you bring up people matters a lot. We were taught that there were kalu schemes.
It's the value system.
It's the value system, my brother.
You get rich quick.
Because we should not be making excuses that will make people think that they're on the right track. Anyway, I pray that we're able to overcome all this. Farmers dump rice, maize cultivation due to high cost of fertilizer. I hope I don't make the APC jealous. The Akiwumi Adesina thing keeps on coming back to me when he was made minister under Jonathan. This is where we have a dog tie. How can he be relevant to farmers? Till the e-wallet thing came. The Minister of Agriculture is a man I cherish a lot. Anytime I see him here, we exchange glances of him, So I want the ministry to start thinking of ways of helping us circumvent what I think is a cartel thing concerning fertilizer. Thank God the minister is so good-natured that he would want to work on rising hardship over this essential commodity,
Yes, because if action is not taken, very soon imported expired rice will find its way back into Nigeria.
Exactly, with health implications, of course.
Yes.
I was just talking about the rising refuse being dumped on Abuja Road. Just when the president was going to commission all those roads, the minister...
They cleared it.
They cleared it. After that, nothing is happening there. It's an eyesore developing.
It's mounting again.
It's mounting at about 3 points. The surprising thing is that they were not there.
I don't know refuse bins there and all that.
No, I think there's a disconnect somehow.
Okay.
Because they were not there when the road was being reconstructed. Now that you have a beautiful road done by the FCT administration, you want to deface it with refuse, health problems. So it's not just agriculture. I really pray that, we work on these things.
Okay,
but that's not the problem of the government. It's the challenge of the people.
The people.
Value system again.
Yes.
You remember that time we will sweep everywhere without side sweeping?
You take refuse from your house and you go and dump it on the road.
I used to miss all those sanitation days.
Oh, yeah.
When we were growing up. It was fun,
You and I are happy villagers in Abuja
so
metropolis.
I
We enjoy
love
our
the
lives.
I love the village.
Thinking about how we were, Domola, you're quite right. We need to revisit who we were.
Before.
In many areas, I keep on saying, this is not us.
This is definitely not us.
What happened? Clean up.
Yeah, let's talk about the workers threatening to strike over lack of financial autonomy in local government areas. Nalge accuses governors of withholding funds. They seek President Tinubu's intervention. What is going on? I thought they have their accounts. They have their accounts. I think the local government...
the Supreme Court has ruled. That's where we go.
That is the thing now.
Can we obey the Supreme Court? How dare you?
Yes, what I'm asking is the local governments, they have their account and the money goes to the local government account. So how are the state governments now taking the money?
I don't know whether that fiscal separation has happened.
Yes,
otherwise, they would not be talking about the governor holding back funds. But what is the interest of the governors in the local government, fiscal life? That is the point.
It's part of politics.
It's part of politics. And I go back to what I keep on... When people analyze issues in Nigeria. These wicked, demonic politicians and all that. I laugh. Sometimes we are the problem.
We are the problem, are the people.
Africa has to shake off a few attitudes before Africa can see something that looks like something that looks like something that looks like development.
How are we the problem? I mean, in this instance, that's what I mean now. Because it's the politicians that is the problem.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
What I mean, I think what he's trying to say is, if you're installed by the governor, you owe your allegiance to him.
It's okay.
If this local government chairman would independently will be...
Have they not been given their independence? I hear that time is up.
Yes.
Let me quickly answer you. That governor you're talking about, that politician you're talking about, is the husband or the uncle or the brother or the son of or the subject of a king somewhere in the community. Can Africa go back and start condemning itself from the roots? All these top condemnation and all that, it's not going to work for us.
I wish we have more time to talk
My
about
dear,
this. Mr. Chukwudi, thank you so much for coming this morning.
Thank you.
And I wish Jamilu quick recovery.
Thank you so much.
We'll take a break. When we return, our conversation will begin. Don't go away.